We are going to go out on the street for a little bit and give you a tour of the railroad yards of St. Paul. But before we do that, I want to make sure that you can watch Sir Patrick open up the YouTube Silver Button Award.
That's an honor I get to do that.
Yeah, no, you do.
Thank you.
You deserve it. You're an awesome partner. So this is the entrance to the Ramsey County Sheriff's Department, 1849. Remember that, because we're going to talk about the trains and when they started. And we are the first law enforcement agency in Minnesota. So come on in. We're on the 3rd floor of the Law Enforcement Center. Take a look here. Come on in. We'll just take a look. So you can see this is our center. I'm going to show you a little bit. This is Bill Finney, Chief Bill Finney right here, Under Sheriff of our detention division. His office is in here. Under Sheriff Mike Martin. Of course, it's a Saturday, so no one's here today. Under Sheriff Tina McNamara. Public Information Officer Roy Magnuson. And Administrative Assistant Jim Moody. Pat, why don't you show them how we use the CAD here real quick?
All right.
And you got a chance there. This is an example of a computer-aided dispatch. And so you can show them a little bit. It's active and live. Show them how you check on the calls.
So what you're seeing right here is the calls, both active on the left here and pending down below. All of these calls you see down below, to put into context, when we're talking about there's pending calls, that's how many there are. Now the active calls, okay, let's say we want to, well, we're not going to go to a pending call. We'll bring up an active call and we'll show you how it tells us the details. So this is an investigate call on Harriet Island. So we go to that call and we bring it up, and it was a case number requested by Squad 228 of St. Paul PD. And it's at the West Side Flats and Fillmore Avenue East. That's one example. Now, we will often get crime alerts. You've heard us refer to COPS alerts, keeping our police safe, through this here, messages. And it gives a number of different officer safety alerts. Some of them are confidential, so we won't go into details. Now, when you hear us run a plate, we hit the plate right there, we enter it down here, right where it says license plate, and then when it comes back almost instantly, it's amazing how fast these are these days. It'll tell us there's a response to our query. And then we can't share any information that's on here, so I'm just telling you that is how we would accomplish that. And we can get messages from other cars, we can update our status, we can go on scene at a call, we can see who's working throughout the county in every agency.
And for the most part, we can see where they are.
Where they are,
GPS
too.
tracking.
Correct.
We can where they are. All right, well, we're gonna keep moving. This is Kyle Meested. You remember the guy that helped fix the computer for us when it wouldn't do Facebook and YouTube? Kyle Meested is the Director of Administration. Probably the smartest guy we got in this show.
I don't think I know a smarter man.
No,
I really don't.
And this little area here, this little entryway to my office. That furniture, actually, my mom and dad purchased it in 1976 as a part of the, what do you call it, bicentennial?
Sure.
And it's unique furniture. It's about our Declaration of Independence. And my mom and dad passing away here recently, I brought it down along with some pictures of the Declaration of Independence, Gettysburg. I love history. My father did as well. He fought in the Korean War. And so I've got a nice picture of St. Paul. Come on in here. This is my office. It's not always the cleanest, but today it's not too bad. So you can take a panel, take a look at the walls and some of the memories. This is my father and my uncle Dick Fletcher over in Korea. They both fought in the Korean War. And a lot of memorabilia on my plaque here. This is This is the Republican National Convention when one of our officers got attacked and knocked down. So we always remember, some of our heroes there. And of course, the Vietnam War era, a lot of my friends perished at that time. And then up here is General Vang Pao. General Vang Pao and I became very close friends. The leader of the Hmong community, and I had the pleasure of working closely with him. Tim Jones, and of course Ronnie Ryan passed away the same day. Both were friends of ours that we had worked with.
Darkest day in our history.
Darkest day. A little picture of my dad up here, my daughter and myself, and my dad holding little Bobby before he passed away. So here's my retirement day from the St. Paul Police Department. So Patrick, come over here and sit in this chair.
I get to sit in the chair?
You get to sit in the chair. Sit in the chair. This is the YouTube box they sent us.
I'm not going to put my feet up on the
No,
desk.
that's all right. You're going to have to cut a few pieces of tape, though, with that knife I brought you.
I'd like to say a little something before I do,
Please
if
do,
that's
please
okay.
do, yeah.
This is important for every single one of you to know. This is addressed to Bob Fletcher. But this belongs to every one of you just as much.
Hang on one second. Let me just take this for a minute, because just for security, I'm going to block out. No, it's okay, Mike. You can keep it on him. I'm going to block out my address. Because there are always, I should have thought of that earlier. You're right, it was addressed to me. I should have had it addressed to you. So, there you go. Thank you.
But this belongs to every one of you every bit as much. You are the ones who brought Live on Patrol to where it is today, March 27th, 2021.
129,000
we're at now on YouTube.
Subscribers, yeah.
So thank you all so much. And now I am going to accept the honor of opening this. I have no idea what this looks like.
I just cut through the cardboard.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. What's that? Read the letter to us there, Pat.
All right. Well, there's a card that says too. Congratulations on your subscriber milestone. We are honored to take part in recognizing your achievement and want your experience to be exceptional. This award was inspected and packaged with great care by Rick. Thank you, Rick, with YouTube. All right. Congratulations on your continuous channel growth. We're thrilled to see the development of your channel and are delighted to honor you with a Creator Award to commemorate this special moment in your YouTube journey. Since joining YouTube, your channel has built an audience all around the world. Through your uploads, you've given your subscribers a chance to learn more about you, the issues you care about, and how they can join in the conversation. As the world continues to change, communicating with one another has never been more important, and we're glad you've turned to YouTube to help you stay connected. We're excited for you to continue creating, sharing, and trying new things so you can reach even more people with your content. Congratulations again. Thank you for being an important part of our YouTube community. From the YouTube team.
Awesome.
Okay, kind of excited.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
It's called the Silver Button Award, I think. That's what they said it would be.
That is pretty cool.
There it is.
There it is.
Very nice, very nice, very nice.
Bob, you started this. Come on around here.
Come around here. We'll enjoy it together. We'll enjoy it together.
Absolutely. Let me
There we
stand
go.
up here.
Stand up. Hey, thank you for being the greatest partner a person could have.
Thank you back. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing me back into the
Thanks
fold.
to all those subscribers out there and Facebook friends, backseaters on Facebook. You really got this started long before we went to YouTube. We had thousands of Facebook friends in the back seat.
And there are
And they-
Facebook pages that have been created as a part of it, and we want to thank every single one of
You
you.
know, I got one other question here. They told me there would be, recognize your team. Okay, sharing the recognition by allowing your team to purchase personalized creator words. We can buy one for you, we can buy one for Kyle, and one for Andy. And by the way, I want to mention my son Bobby. He knew more about YouTube than I ever did. YouTube Studio that monitors how you're doing.
Well, of course you
He logged in there and got me started there. So we're gonna make sure everybody on our team. The county's not gonna pay for that, but I want to pay for that. You know, I was thinking about this. This calls for a toast. This calls for a Twinkie toast. All right, open a Twinkie there, Pat. Listen, these are the original 1972 Twinkies.
From 72?
Yeah, they last forever. They last forever.
Here we go.
All right, toast. There we go.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, a little dry, aren't they? That one. Hey, let me just mention, Mike, this is my beautiful wife, Chris, over here. I just want to say that without her, life would be pretty meaningless. Here's another picture of her, my family back when we were on a joint trip. So, let's walk back here. Walk back here real quick. During COVID, we turned our break room into a little exercise room because we can't go to the gym. We keep track of who's using it. So this is our break room. But people have sent us a few things. So anything that we're given goes to the sheriff's office and becomes part of the legacy of Live on Patrol. And of course, last night here's one of our key memories: Live on Patrol, Count of Clear Right, Pat. And of course, we got a lot of other things here. So if you do, for some reason, send us something, here's where it's going to end up. And we will have an open house here in a couple months when COVID is curtailed, and invite you all down.
That'll be nice. That'll be fun.
Yeah. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go down to our cars, and we're going to get in, and we're going to take a tour of the railroad. We'll work till about 7:30, quarter to 8. As I mentioned, Pat's got a date of sorts. So, but thanks for joining us. Here's what I really would like. Share this with your friends so they understand a little bit about what the office looks like. And then when we come back on in 5-10 minutes, if you could share that, make sure your friends are aware that we're coming back on. So Mike Youngers was kind enough to help us out with this. Mike, thanks for being our videographer today.
Thanks for being that, and thanks for being our friend.
Thanks for being our friend. And I think we're going to shoot a couple still shots after we log off, and then we'll be down. So Mike, go ahead and hit that orange square.
Thanks, folks.
Orange square.